And let's see what he can do here today. Well struck. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
Feeling strong, going for less club.
Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here.
This is their look at birdie.
Come on, don't be shy.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Well, that's a no-fuss par to get the round underway, Rich.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
And it's that man, JT, on top spot of this leaderboard. Good play from Justin Thomas. Well, this is some lovely momentum to take into the tournament, coming off a last start win, Rich.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player is firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
That's some good golf right there. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
Well, that's a nice line. Oh, just missed the birdie. That's a shame. And now they're sitting in second, one spot behind our leader, Justin Thomas. Here we are at the third, and after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
This whole location for him, well, it's about 185 yards out.
Opting for the 5-iron. Oh, good shot that. Right inside the range.
Gotta like their chances from there.
An opportunity for a birdie here.
This is on a great line.
Well, that'll play. Justin Thomas currently on top of the leaderboard here. Teeing off here at the 4th. No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there. Henny's down there.
Setting up here from about 150 yards.
Ooh, back there, horsey. Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt.
Looking for another birdie here.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? 6 feet remaining to the cup. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. And in it goes for the par. Justin Thomas is our current leader. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes. And choosing the 8-iron here. That's a pretty handy shot. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
It's tracking. Well done. Take the birdie. And that will take him to 6 under. Now checking in on the standings, they're currently tied for first place with Justin Thomas.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Well, that's a handy shot. Second shot here on the 6th. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
This really looks good.
Super shot that. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard. Well played, mate. And playing this one from around 120 yards out. Currently in the lead by a shot. Come on, get down. That's tidy. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Go to your home ball. Go to your home. That will drop and it will extend the lead. And that will take him to 8 under. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right. A great shot here at the 8th and a chance for birdie. This putt is about 10 feet from the hole. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And after that hole, leading Justin Thomas by 3 strokes. Here we are at the final hole on the front 9. Already with a couple of wins under their belt. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. That's a high quality recovery shot.
Great touch.
Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Yes, but if they start thinking about it, that's where the danger happens. They have to keep their head down and keep playing on the front foot if they want to see this thing home.
That one's heading down Broadway. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
And from about 105 yards.
Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. Trying to get to 11 under with this putt.
Little birdie look in here.
Looking really good.
That's a lovely effort, that one. That's a handy putt to make. Well, it's a great view on the leaderboard. Sitting in top spot, but Justin Thomas is 2nd. Time to tee off on the 11th. Playing from around 160 yards. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Putting for a par here. There it is. And a quick glimpse of the leaderboard, and they're currently first, with Justin Thomas second. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Second shot here on the 12th. Going with the pitching wedge here. Handy effort, that one. Trying to move to 12 under par with this putt. Ooh, right by the hole. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. Teeing off here on the 13th hole. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green in reg here.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in two and get rewarded for it.
Yep, tracking nicely.
And down it goes for an eagle. Well, it's a great view on the leaderboard. Sitting in top spot, but Justin Thomas is second. And we've arrived at a par 3. Opting for the 9-iron. That's just inside the range. Here's a good chance to move to 14 under with this putt. Just didn't drop. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Leading by 6 strokes after that one. We have a short par 4 ahead of us here.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Second shot here on the 15th.
That dog will hunt.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Not a bad line, this. The putt drops, and it's 14 under par, heading down the stretch.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
Looking at a par 5 here. Sometimes you hit some good ones, sometimes you hit some bad ones. Going with the hybrid. And here we are with the third shot. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
This for a birdie run.
This one started out on a good line. Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays. Oh, what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the magic?
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
Our leader really starting to gap the field now. Their advantage is 9 shots. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Absolutely tattooed that drive.
Nothing like a bit of momentum here, Rich. This one's going for another birdie.
Absolutely. It's been a good streak late in the round.
This one looks just a fraction too long to me. Oh. Well, you've got to give some credit there. That was the right club and the right line. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
This is always a good moment. A putt to win the tournament. Well, it's fair to say that this player ran the tables this week, Rich, and came up trumps in Las Vegas. Look at your Shriners Children's Open winner.
And nobody on the PGA Tour will be shining quite as brightly as this player the rest of the evening here in Las Vegas.
And Rich, mark that down as one of the outstanding wins we'll see this season.
It's always impressive when you see a player outshine their fellow competitors, because all of these players are really good, but this player made everybody in the field look very, very average. So good was their performance.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich P, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Champions Invitational is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hi Luke, I'm looking forward to bringing you the action from the ground level for this week's featured group. Now there's a sense of heightened competition this week, and this player has mentioned that they're starting up a rivalry this week with their playing partner.
So it appears this player's target is to beat Ricky Fowler this week. That should be an exciting showdown, Henny.
Yeah, Ricky Fowler sounds like he's up for the challenge. On social media, he's been talking about this rivalry. Is Ricky ever not up for the challenge, though? He'll smile as he's beating you, that's for sure.
Yes, likes to kill him with kindness, does our Ricky. He is a wonderful fella on and off the course. And with a renewed confidence in his game, the new father's looking to shine here. This will be a tough challenge for our rivalry. He's currently in a share of 6th. And now let's catch up with John McCarthy for an on-course report. What can we expect from Echo Park Golf Club this week, John?
Well, Luke, one thing I can say about this after walking the course this morning, it's a long one. So distance off the tee, especially important here at Echo Park. The course starts off along the big lake. There are a few holes that hug the edge of this lake, not unlike a Bay Hill, but here you get hit with it right off the start. And when you get away from the water, you get hit with the sand on the 6th. There's a thin corridor of fairway that leads to the green that weaves its way through. I think there's 5-6 bunkers leading up to and surrounding the 6th green. And from there on out, the players are going to be on the watch for the sand because it's sneaky and it's hard to avoid in certain situations. It's going to be an exciting time here, I think, this week at Echo Park.
And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. And after a birdie at the last, he'll take the honour on the hole. That should find the fairway. Well, Rich, this won't come as a big surprise, will it? Because there's a lot of people talking about this player. They've been performing beautifully all season, and many think they can win this event.
It's never a surprise when you speak this player's name. They've been so good all year long. They've got to be one of the favorites, not only for this tournament, but also for the season-long FedEx Cup.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. What an opportunity to make a birdie.
Putt is underway.
A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies.
And I like it. 2 in a row.
Currently a couple under for the event. Here we are at Echo Park Golf Club, the 4th hole, and it's a big brute of a par 4.
Off the tee, your eyes look down the left-hand side and see 2 massive bunkers and obviously the water. So anything right of that is just fine. If you find the fairway, second shot is downhill just a little bit to a long, narrow green that has got bunkers down the right-hand side. Distance control with that second shot is absolutely imperative if they want to have a good look at birdie.
And an opportunity awaits as they step onto this tee of the par 3. Going with the 7. And he's hit that inside the range. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
He's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some.
Hey, nice looking line. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2.
This is... Oh, yeah.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
This hole is so important at this critical time. Go for it, lay it back.
How much do you trust your swing?
Lovely effort, that. Few players have had the kind of impact on the game that Ricky Fowler has, and certainly being a fan favourite, Rich. It's funny when you see grown men dressed head to toe in orange supporting this wonderful person. But I know he wants more out of his career bio than what he's got right now.
And he will definitely get it as well, Luke. He's too good of a talent, and he has too much ability to not be a great player and be on the top of the leaderboard definitely a few times during the season. He is definitely, if there is a Pied Piper in golf outside of Tiger Woods, I would put my thumb on Ricky Fowler, just because so many people go out there dressed in the orange gear that he has. And whatever he does, they just love it. He's engaging, he's affable, he looks like he is enjoying himself on the golf course, which I truly believe he is. He really is one of these players that's so dynamic and so fun to be around. You can't help but root for him week in and week out.
Great shot. Getting ready to play their third. Currently leading by 2.
Uh-oh, this one's out, heading towards the rough.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. This is their 5th shot. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum. You like that, didn't you? Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the...
Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
This one's for birdie.
Get the fist pump ready. This looks like it's going in.
And that's a long-range bomb. And rest assured their rival will be looking over their shoulder. We've arrived at a par 4.
Nice birdie at the last. Let's see what they can produce here.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Time for the second shot here at the 9th. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. Left yourself an opportunity.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Okay, steady now. Putting for par. 9 holes down into this rivalry, Rich. How are you rating their performance so far?
Well, they are doing better than their rivals, so that's good news. But there still is lots of golf to play. Should provide us for an entertaining week, that's for sure.
Yeah, that one will play. Sitting at -4. Currently tied for first place. And here we are with the third shot. Currently tied for the lead. Trying to get to 5 under with this putt.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Tracking. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Why don't we catch up with Ricky Fowler? So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And after that hole, leading Billy Horschel by a stroke. The 11th at Echo Park is a par 4 stretching at 430 from the back tee.
Just a slight bit uphill off the tee shot. Find a spot at that far bunker, Luke, that you want to aim at and go ahead and turn it loose. From there, second shot goes over a nice little meandering stream that wanders throughout the golf course to a green, clover-like in appearance, but I gotta say, this is really one of the coolest holes on the golf course. I love it.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And that will move him to 6 under par. Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one. Going with the 8-iron here. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
And there it goes from the sand. And back to the play, shall we? This putt was about 8 feet. Nice stroke. Yes, they've made it. And that will take him to 7 under. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Well, the 13th hole here at Echo Park Golf Club is not as kind. A big hole at 504 from the tips.
Well, thankfully, it's slightly downhill off the tee, but yes, avoid those bunkers down the right-hand side, and of course, that meandering brook that is a feature of this golf course. Big hitters can actually take it over everything down that right-hand side, but that's for the brave few. Second shot downhill slightly to a massive green. Just some big bunkers on the left-hand side, but plenty of bailout room over to the right.
Putting for birdie. Oh, so close. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, yeah, golf clap. Really good. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th.
That one's right out of the top drawer.
Around 110 yards to go. Going with the 9-iron, I think. A tad wayward, but still on the surface.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
Oh, he's up, Tiger. And he's down there. You got a read?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
And down she goes. Leading by a couple after that hole. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4. Oh, that is crushed. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 155.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Yes, any time you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Oh, good look at a birdie here. This one has eyes for the hole. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Currently in first position. Teeing off here on the 16th hole. Choosing the 9-iron here.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Trying to get to 9 under for the event with this opportunity.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
Get excited. This could go in. And that will drop in for a birdie. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
Teeing off here on the 17th hole. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. Nice shot that. That should find the surface. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Good looking putt. Oh, he's on fire today. Building upon his lead, hole after hole. Here's Ricky Fowler. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. So, after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. Oh, that was pummeled. Great drive. Time for the second shot on the 18th. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Lining up the birdie putt here. Nice round, well played. Well, that's a lovely way to finish the opening round. Out in front, the leader. Sounds great.
Yes, you always want to be in first place going into the final round. In saying that, it can be uncomfortable as well. We'll have to see how this player tomorrow handles the pressure.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. PK Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Champions Invitational. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. Hi, I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam. It's been great to have your company here. And Rich, we're into the final round now. What's our next player dealing with as they get it underway?
Never easy going to bed with the lead, and they're out here today. It's probably weighing on them a little bit. I got to say, though, this player has been playing well. That's why they have the lead. So they have to be excited, and they have to like their chances going into this final round.
I know, I can't wait. Let's get back down to the coverage. Second shot on the second.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
There's been some great action out on the course. Let's take a look at this highlight from another person's play. Lining up for his third now. Wonderful effort. Okay, let's get back to the action. And here we are with the third shot.
Well, they've got their eye locked in. Look at that approach shot against Ricky Fowler as well.
Putting for birdie here.
Looking better.
Well, what a start. This is impressive.
Setting the tone early in this round.
Currently 13 under for the event. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole. Quality shot, that one. Rich, what kind of mojo do you think this player's got after winning in their last start?
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
Getting ready to play their third. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
Now this is important. This for par.
That's well holed. Sitting at minus 13 for the tournament. Next up is this par 4 hole.
Off the tee, your eyes look down the left-hand side and see two massive bunkers and obviously the water. So anything right of that is just fine. If you find the fairway, second shot is downhill just a little bit to a long, narrow green that has got bunkers down the right-hand side. Distance control with that second shot is absolutely imperative if they want to have a good look at birdie.
And now we go to the 16th, where this happened just a moment ago.
This is his third.
They've holed it. Let's return to live play now. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup.
Oh, terrific. What an effort. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. It's time to step on the tee here at the 5th. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Is that what they had in mind?
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset.
This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make.
This one's looking good.
John, you're down there. What's happening?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Colin Morikawa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 12th.
It's time to check on the leaderboard. Still in the lead now after that hole. Time to tee off at the 6th.
Do you attack it and try and increase your lead, or do you lay back and play safe? I like to attack it. What do they like to do?
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Few players in the history of the game have had a bigger impact so early in their career than Colin Morikawa, Rich. Some comparisons go as close to Tiger Woods.
As they should be currently right now with what he has done in the game so far in his young career. He's come out each and every week and put pressure on every single player because of his ball striking and because they know that there's no weaknesses in his game other than sometimes the putter. But when you hit it as good as he does, you're bound to make a putt now and again. And each and every week when he shows up, players on the driving range are looking at him going, okay, he's here. I got to have my A game.
Certainly feels like sky's the limit for Colin Morikawa.
2 major championships under his belt right now. Surely more in his future.
Just off the fairway in the first cut. That was wonderfully done. Trying to get to 16 under with this putt.
This for back-to-back birdies.
This one's tracking and racking up their 5th birdie of the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Leading by 8 strokes now after that hole. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th. This one needs to kick left. Well, that's well played into birdie range here at the 8th.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Check this one out from the fairway bunker.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And now that finds him in first place. This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them. That should find the cut stuff. This shot from around the 200-yard marker. Hope it gets a good kick to the left. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Luke, as fast as I was traveling, I'm not too sure anything would have slowed that thing down, much less the flag stick.
It's a lofty position this player has held all tournament, but what a buffer they've built with just 9 to play.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
How much did the win last week give them the confidence to perhaps pull it off again here and go back-to-back?
A massive win last week, looking to double up again this week. I got to say, they're building off all the good things they did last week. A win could definitely happen.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Let's take a look at Colin Morikawa from moments ago.
3rd shot now.
Okay, time to return to the action. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. Leading by a potentially insurmountable 11 strokes after that one. Not sure why I said potentially. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. This one might just sneak off the fairway. Henny, what does that lie look like?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the second cut.
Going with the 6-iron here. Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
That's a touch of class. Terrific little chip.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Let's see what happens here at the 12th. And after that par, they're looking for something good here. Just needs this one to kick right. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it.
Starting to look really good.
Here's a look at Rambo from a moment ago.
Fantastic touch on this one.
Oh, that's the shot. Go ahead and make one. Don't worry about getting it up and down. Let's take a look at the current standings. Well, 13th. That's unlucky for some, Rich.
Well, thankfully, it's slightly downhill off the tee, but yes, avoid those bunkers down the right-hand side, and of course, that meandering brook that is a feature of this golf course. Big hitters can actually take it over everything down that right-hand side, but that's for the brave few. Second shot, downhill slightly to a massive green. Just some big bunkers on the left-hand side, but plenty of bailout room over to the right.
And here we are with the third shot. Big par saver coming up for this fella. I don't mind the look of this. Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action.
Not really what they were hoping for there.
The great Severano Ballesteros inspired an entire generation of European golfers, particularly his own Spanish golfers, and I feel that we might even have the best Spanish golfer of all time in Jon Rahm, Rich.
I absolutely agree with that. I believe in the game right now, Luke, that if there's one player that all others are fearful of when they get on top of the leaderboard, I think Jon Rahm's name would be #1, because he seemingly has zero weaknesses. I can't find a single one. I look at his game, and it is so complete, you just get envious of it, don't you? Because it is so good everywhere. Off the tee, iron play, the short game, the mentality, the vision, the imagination. He's got every single tool that you could possibly want in this game. He is by far, I believe, the most complete player in our game today.
Yeah, it certainly feels like we're in the Jon Rahm era right now. This putt coming up is for birdie. And that's back-to-back birdies as we head down the stretch.
What a great feeling being that far ahead with just 4 to play.
Let's see what happens here at the 16th. Opting for the 9-iron. Oh, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Ouch, that hurts. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Let's head to this lengthy par 4. Oh, well done. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up this shot with the wind in their face.
Going with the 5-iron here. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? An opportunity for a birdie here.
Is tracking.
Oh, what a big putt to make that one. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them. Well, this should find the short grass. Second shot here on the 18th hole. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in two.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game. A bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
And it's all come down to this. Make this putt and win the event. It's got a chance. You know what, Rich? As that putt goes down, I think don't give them praise, just look with admiration.
What a fantastic win this week, Luke. This player was on top of their game all week long. A hard-earned, hard-fought, but well-deserved win.
This is impressive. To win out here on tour is a big deal, but to go back-to-back, Rich, how significant is that?
Luke, winning once on the PGA Tour is difficult enough. To win back-to-back weeks, that's reserved for just the top players in the game.
Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us.